Most people think career prediction means looking at only one thing, the 10th house. That is one of the biggest mistakes beginners make. Today, I'll show you a simple framework that can effectively improve your career predictions. And by the end of this video, you will be able to analyze career in a logical and structured way. Welcome to Astrology Decoded. In the previous video, we learned the formula planet plus house plus Rashi. That is what plus where plus how. If you have not watched the first video, please do it now and you will be able to understand this video better. I have put the link in the description. Today, we will use that exact formula to understand career predictions. For analyzing career, most beginners do this. They find the 10th house, they find the 10th lord, and they immediately start predicting career. What's the problem in using this method? Well, career is not only about profession. Career is an expression of personality. So before even looking at the career house, we need to understand the person. So we need a bigger picture. Whenever I analyze career, I start with 4 things in sequence. Number 1 is Lagna and Lagna Lord. Number 2 is Moon. Number 3 is the 10th house. Number 4 is the 10th Lord. The Lagna tells us what kind of person is this. Is he very intelligent or average or sharp or routine oriented or risk taker? What comes naturally? Is he hardworking or easygoing or structured or likes to explore new things or gets bored very easily with routine work? What type of environment suits them? Like working with lot of people or working with isolation or working with only few people? Easygoing or likes working under pressure? For example, a strong Mars influence needs action, challenges, competition and results. Such a person may struggle in repetitive work. So before predicting career, we must understand the individual. That is very, very important. The moon shows how the person thinks and how they process information, how they react to situations, how is their mind programmed. One may react emotionally, another will react practically. One will accept failure immediately, other will fight back. Sometimes that becomes the decisive factors in successful career, and the moon often explains why. Now we are talking about most talked about house in astrology, the career house, that is the 10th house. It represents career, status, profession, recognition and responsibilities. The sign placed in the 10th house gives clues about the type of work environment and activities. But this is only one piece of the puzzle. The 10th Lord is extremely important. The 10th house tells us the field. The 10th Lord tells us how that career actually unfolds. What is the planet? The what part? Which house? The where part, which sign, the how part, which planets influence it. This often provides the missing information. I'm sure you must be able to read the charts by now. If you want, I can make a video on how to read a North or South Indian chart. Please let me know in the comments. Let us try to analyze career house of this Scorpio Ascendant chart. This is not a made up chart. This is a real life chart. It belongs to a client of mine and I have taken necessary permissions to use it here. In this chart, Lagna is Scorpio, Moon is in the Capricorn sign, 10th house has a Leo sign, 10th Lord is Sun, which is placed in Pisces sign and in the 5th house. Now let's connect everything. Let's begin with Lagna. We have a Scorpio Lagna. Scorpio sign is deep and transformational since it represents the 8th house of the Kalpurush Kundali. This person wants depth, understanding things deeply, and he will always try to go at the bottom of things. They do not enjoy superficial work. They want to understand how things work beneath the surface. And they want to bring in substantial change to improve the performance. The Lagna Lord Mars is sitting in 4th house in Aquarius. As seen in the last video, this shows that this person is a structured thinker and has problem solving ability. So this person has the ability to go to the root cause of the problem and offer a solution to bring in substantial change to improve performance. Now you understand the person at the base level. What we have done here is combining the characteristic of Scorpio Lagna and the placement of Mars, which is Lagna Lord. And that gives us that this person has the ability to go to the root cause of the problem and offer a solution to bring in substantial change to improve performance. Let's look at the Moon now. Moon is in Capricorn. Capricorn brings practical thinking and discipline. So this person thinks logically and not emotionally, and they are willing to work hard for long-term goals. So adding to what we understand from Lagna and the Lagna Lord, this person is also a practical thinker and very, very disciplined. In short, all his solutions will be practical or implementable, and he will work relentlessly to achieve the goals as he is disciplined. How we arrived at this? Simply combining the Lagna Lord and the Moon. Let's understand the 10th house now. We have a Leo sign in the 10th house. Leo represents leadership, authority, visibility, and recognition. In short, it is suggesting a career where the person wants influence, responsibility, and authority. He wants to be a king in his career. We have Sun in Pisces in the 5th house as 10th Lord. Sun represents authority. 5th house is all about intelligence, creativity, and knowledge. Pisces is about intuition, wisdom, and pattern recognition. This can indicate careers involving, that is, these are the possible career choices: teaching or advisory roles, consulting roles, knowledge-based leadership. Now let's combine everything. First is Lagna, that is Scorpio, which gives us depth and analysis. The Moon in Capricorn gives us discipline and logical approach. Leo, the 10th house, gives leadership. And the Sun, the 10th Lord in Pisces, gives wisdom, advisory, or consulting qualities. The final result? This person is suited for consulting, strategic and advisory, and knowledge driven leadership roles. Do you understand how we arrive at this career path? We studied the Lagna, added moon on it, then added the 10th house and 10th lord specifics to that person. What we get is a very clear picture of this career path where this person will make most out of his abilities. Having said this, I must say we are now only understanding the most favorable career path based on the chart. There are other factors we need to understand which will impact this path in positive or negative ways depending on the dasha sequence, the influence of other planets which might be aspecting or sitting in the Lagna or with the Lagna Lord or in the 10th house or with the 10th Lord. Just to give you an example, we have not considered effect of exalted Venus sitting with Sun, the 10th Lord in 5th house. We also need to understand the effect of Saturn and Jupiter on the overall chart. We will look into these factors when we analyze the complete chart in coming videos. For the time being, we are only understanding the core of career house, and I am trying to put it as simple as possible so that you understand this very easily. We will complicate things later when we have understanding of all the important houses. So what we have learned till this point in this video. Career prediction is not about finding one placement or all about one house. It is about connecting multiple pieces of the chart. This is true not only for the career house, it is true for all the important houses or areas of life reading from the chart. So always remember, for the career house specific, we understand the Lagna, that is who, the moon, how the mind works, the 10th house, that is the career direction, the 10th lord, that is the career expression. When you analyze these four pieces together, combine these things, you get a real picture of the career of that person. In this video, we covered the career house, the most important house of a chart. In the next video, we will use the same method to analyze wealth potential from a birth chart. If you found this useful, subscribe to Astrology Decoded and start looking at charts logically, not randomly. See you in the next video.